Can you guys see me? Yeah, this is... Hold on. Is this good? Am I on? I'm using a little bit of a different setup. So I'm waiting for myself to go live on my TV screen because I can't see your comments on my phone right now. But I don't know if I'm on. I want to be able to read your guys' comments. Either way, if I don't get to your comments, I'm assuming I'm live. I'm wondering if hold on. I gotta look at the screen, make sure I'm live. Okay, I'm live. Okay, I'm live. It hasn't popped up on that screen, so if I don't see your comments, I'll reply to any comments you have later. I want to make this video real quick before we go see Star Wars. I won. I made the first comment on somebody's video, and he's treating me to Star Wars and treats. Kale chips, coconut water. I won. So I want to make this real quick before I have to leave. It's health tips for you guys. I'm doing a really intense detox right now. I'm really excited. I'll probably be on it for a couple of months. I'm detoxing heavy metals, parasites, where am I? And stones, like calcium, inorganic calcium build up in my system, in my body, in my organs. And oh, there I am. Hey. Okay. It's expensive. And I know not a lot of people can afford it, including myself, but it's number one for me. It's my health insurance. And it's how I believe I'm going to keep progressing in life. As I get older, I get healthier. So that's kind of exciting. And it's expensive with time. It takes a lot of time. It's like all day, every day, even in the middle of the night, I have to wake up and take alpha lipoic acid. If anybody takes that, be careful with that because it can chelate heavy metals out of your cells and then it dies. It loses its charge in the body. And if it chelates heavy metals, it travels through your bloodstream and then dies and lets go of the heavy metal. That heavy metal is just going to get dropped into wherever it is at that point in your body, and it can cause a lot of problems. So people think supplements because they're healthy, and not all of them, not healthy, but natural. Not all of them are natural. A lot of them are synthetic, and they're used to detox the body. I like to take a lot of things in their natural state, but not always. Not when I'm doing a detox. Anyways, yeah, man, they're powerful and they can cause more damage than your current health state. So be careful. And also, if you're like supplementing with supplements and products that you buy from like a drugstore, it's probably doing more harm than good. Go into that another time. So here are some health tips. A lot of them are free and don't really take too much effort. And other ones are relatively inexpensive. I disappeared from my TV screen, so I can't see your comments right now. But let me go through these real quick because I have a limited amount of time. Okay, so I wrote them down for you so I won't forget. Okay, so showering. Very simple little tip. Turn the water temperature down because I know hot showers feel good, but hot water opens your pores and makes the chemicals in the hot water more easily absorbable. And we already, even with cold water, whatever we put on our skin, we're going to absorb. And our skin builds a natural barrier. It's acidic, right? It's with, well, I won't go into it, but hot water takes that off. It makes our skin alkaline and more accessible for pathogens and bacteria and viruses to get into. So lower the temperature of your shower so that chemicals don't get in there and so you don't dry your skin off too much. And wash off that natural protective barrier. So that's pretty easy, right? The second one is drink more water for, you know, I wanted to say for obvious reasons, but I think if it was obvious, more people would be doing it. Am I looking at the lens? So I think if it was more obvious, more people would be doing it, but it allows transportation of nutrients to your cells. That's one reason why. Another reason why is it flushes out the toxins. So at some point I'll make a video and give you an idea of what exactly precisely is going on with your body and its filtration system. I won't go into it now, but trust me, drink more water, you'll feel so much better. You'll age so much more slow. You'll have more energy, which goes along with feeling better. You'll look better. You'll smell better. I've been using lemon. I met somebody at a party not long ago. We were talking about deodorant, and I used Schmidt's deodorant, and it's the only thing that has worked for me. I'm very potent. And somebody mentioned lemons, and I've been using it ever since. So here's another one. Get rid of your deodorant and use lemons. Cut a lemon in half, squeeze it a little bit, and put it under your arms. It works. It's awesome. I actually made a video yesterday, and I noticed when I watched it that I had a lemon pulp right here. I was like, ew, that's nasty. It wasn't a wart, at least it wasn't a wart. And then so I took it and I popped it and I kind of just kidding. Okay, the third one. Let's see, take probiotics first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, our stomach acid is less acidic. It's always going to be acidic, not necessarily acidic enough to digest our food. Ooh, man, I definitely want to do a video on that and how toxic that is for your body. It's not good. Not good at all, guys. It's like a fast way to get really sick and disease is if your stomach acid is not acidic enough. So anyway, first thing in the morning, take probiotics. You want to take a good brand. And the acid in the stomach will kill a lot of the probiotics, but there's plenty in there that even a little bit of it will get to your intestines. And that's okay because they will proliferate there. So find yourself a good probiotic, take it first thing in the morning. And I take it before bed as well. So what will that do? Good bacteria. Good bacteria helps to synthesize. Oh, hey, there I am. Good bacteria helps to synthesize your food and creates the vitamins and minerals, kind of excretes it, has a chemical reaction with everything, and keeps the bad bacteria at bay. That's another video, bacteria, and how it's actually some of them that seem bad are actually good for you. They're like protecting you. A lot of things in our body, when our health starts to deteriorate, is our body just doing its best to maintain its health. Like mucus, right? Mucus is alkaline, and it's to prevent the acid that gets in our intestines from burning a hole in our intestines. Acid is not supposed to be in our intestines. The pancreas is supposed to produce basically baking soda to alkalize the food when it leaves your stomach to go into your intestines. and to absorb and synthesize all the vitamins there. Does that make sense? But instead, it builds mucus, which is alkaline. So the stomach acid doesn't burn a hole in your intestines. Leaky gut, IBS, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's that for now. I'll leave that at that for now. Eat less meat. I just posted something about meat and how much water it takes. So it's good for our environment, and eating less meat will have a positive impact on the environment and us and our children and future generations. But health-wise, it will preserve a lot of your energy. Well, basically, it just takes a lot of energy to digest it, and it takes a long time, and it ferments, and is very acidic to the system. You'll feel better, you'll look better, you'll lose weight if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to gain weight, well, that won't necessarily make you gain weight. It's more extensive than just doing that if you're trying to gain weight. Okay, next. Apple cider vinegar. After you take your probiotics, wait a little while. I'd say take it in the morning. Apple cider vinegar is not nearly as powerful as your stomach acid, but it will help make it a little bit more acidic so that you start to digest your food more fully. You know what I mean? So that when it leaves your stomach, it's not quite as acidic. So how does your stomach acid get less acidic? Eating the wrong foods, not eating enough of the right foods. Stress. Okay, next, coconut oil. Oil pulling is very detoxifying. I haven't done it in a while. I go on and off with it because there's hundreds of things, hundreds of practices you can do on a daily basis. They come and go in my life, so I do different things at different times. But that was a really good one for me. It really whitened my teeth. It really helped freshen my breath, and it made me feel better. So oil pulling, how much is coconut oil? $10. Make sure that you get the cold pressed organic coconut oil. And then for girls and even guys, sexually, you can use that as your lubricant. I wouldn't put the synthetic stuff on personally when you're alone. Definitely not when you're having sex with a girl. I just think that synthetic products don't really belong up there. And girls, I've done plenty. I've done enough massages in my life, and I've smelled enough bacterial infections. Yeah. I'm like, do I tell them? I really want to help them. You know what I mean? But I would be okay with it if somebody told me that my crotch smelled, because I am the way that I am. But if I was just a regular person and my massage therapist told me that, yo girl, your yoni be smelling, I think you got a bacterial infection. Anyways, rub coconut oil on it after your shower. It's antiviral, antibacterial. So bacterial infections are indicative of failing health, whatever's going on in one part of the body is going on in other parts of the body. Sometimes it's caused by the male sperm. If the chemistry is off with yours, it can affect the environment inside of you, and then eventually that'll spread. It'll kind of make its way throughout your body. So coconut oil, girls, rub it on. Your men will appreciate it. Okay, what else? Use less harsh products on your hair and your body. Anything bought in the drugstore, even health food stores, is harsh. It's chemical, and it causes cancer, and it causes inflammation, and it causes the things that you're trying to get rid of, really. Then you become dependent on them. It's not good quality, guys. Use, the best way to go about it is to cleanse your body, to detox. That's the most important thing that you can do in today's world, in this society. Detox your body, regenerate. It's so important. And use like instead of lotion, use coconut oil. Just put a little bit, like a dime size, on your hand in the shower at the end and rub it on you. I don't need it. I don't use it. Not to say that my legs aren't sometimes ashy, but I don't really use lotion. Every now and then I will, just rarely though, so never mind. I'm gonna take that comment back. So it's so rare that it doesn't matter. But use essential oils if you're trying to smell good, because not only do they smell good, and be careful with the citrus ones. Don't put them straight on your body. I've burned myself using citrus essential oils. I was in the bed and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it started to get more hot and like my skin started to sting, and I got out and I had all these red blotches on myself, and it burned like a mother. It burned really bad on my legs and my ass. It hurt. So if that ever happens on accident, just don't put water on it. Put more oil on it. It'll calm it down. Don't put water. So instead of lotion, use coconut oil and essential oils. And the essential oils are good for your cells. Dry skin brushing. I do that. That's really good. It takes the dead skin off of your skin, so it makes you softer. It stimulates your lymphatic system, so the filtration system in your body. And it helps balance your hormones because of these things. And then you can apply your essential oil and coconut oil. Sometimes I do it after the shower, because I'm like, okay, if I do it before the shower, I know it's opening up my pores, and then I go in there, and then the chemicals from the water are going to seep into my pores. So yeah, sometimes most of the time actually, I'll do it after a shower. Breathing, getting oxygen into your lungs, to spread that through your body. Builds your immune system. It helps with the distribution of nutrients. Makes you feel better. Makes your mind function better. Yeah, that's good all the way around. So breathing. So if you exercise, awesome. What else? So walking barefoot. If you're in someplace where it snows, it's kind of hard to do at this time of year, but when you can, when spring comes or summer comes, try to be barefoot more often outside, because the atmosphere is positively charged, the earth is negatively charged. So to have that connection from the sky, from the spirit, to ground that to the earth, that's the natural circuit. But we're so detached from the planet. We're so in our heads. We're so exposed to positive electrons. And I just posted something about this too, about an experiment done with 2 plates, one of the same seed, same amount of sun exposure and water, but one of them was placed near a Wi-Fi router. Those seeds did not germinate. The other seeds that were in the other room, after 12 days, germinated and sprouted. So that should be an indication of the damaging effects of electromagnetic frequencies of radiation. So yeah, it's good for your health, it's good for inflammation, it's good for pain, it's good in so many ways. So as much as possible, put your feet on the grass or even on the concrete. Is better than, you know, it's better, it's not as good as the grass, but it's better than having rubber on your feet. Now, I used to walk around a lot barefoot in Buffalo and in college, and then I moved to Arizona, and I tried to walk around barefoot. Boy, did I learn the hard way. I walked into some fucking 3-sided thorns. You guys, and people who live in Arizona or any other place that these things are, I walked onto them, and they're 3-sided, like 3 thorns, and I had to sit down and pull them out of my foot. So you got those, and you got, well, in the summertime you can't do it, it's too hot. But it's hard to walk barefoot in Arizona, and it's hard to find grass here unless you go somewhere. You got, I don't know, it's not as easy as like the Midwest or California or East Coast. Anyway, whenever possible, try to be barefoot and have exposure to the earth with your feet. What else? Okay, that's it. That's it for now. This should be good enough for now. And then after that, I mean, kind of gauge, see how you feel. And if anybody like is interested at some point in doing a detox cleanse, then you'll get to like level 3, which is where I'm at right now. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Rotate. Hi. Okay, hold on. Okay. Was I upside down? No, I don't think I was. Why is it telling me to rotate my device? How about I just do that for now? Rotate my device. Okay, I'll rotate my device. So then you get to this level. Mariah, I'm doing this type of cleanse. It's Parasite Heavy Metal Stone Crusher. So there's my apple cider vinegar. There's my bentonite clay and activated charcoal to adsorb and absorb heavy metals and flush them out of my system. The psyllium husk helps to sweep out your intestines. That's always a good thing. It helps you, well, not for everybody. Don't go getting on psyllium husk until you talk to me or do your research. So that'll help you absorb nutrients if your intestines are clean. Got some teas over here, some milk, thistle, and fennel. Fennel's really high in antioxidants. Milk thistle is really good for cleansing the liver. Chanca-piedra is a good tea for breaking up stones. I'm also taking Stonebreaker. What time is it? Okay, I'm good. Stonebreaker. It's made out of Chanca-piedra. Why can't I think of the tincture? And then just to support the detox, Body Balance Detox Tea. And that's pretty much more milk thistle tea with other herbs to help my liver process and help it to produce glutathione, which is a really important factor when it comes to detoxing. It's the master antioxidant. And then I have minerals that I add into my water. I make my own water in the water distiller. And yes, I do use Ajax for doing my dishes. I try using the natural stuff and I go through a bottle. I do my dishes by hand and I make my own food here and I use a lot of dishes. And I'll go through a bottle of that in like 3 days. Anyways, so that is one harsh product that I do use. And then I get homeopathic remedies for probiotic restoration, heavy metal detox. This one's for Candida. It helps build the antibodies to fight these. And then I have black walnut, wormwood, and clove. These three together help to kill parasites in all three of their stages. So if you took this by itself, it's only going to kill the parasites in one of three stages. So you want to take them all together. I'm taking this tincture to help me stay in a good mood and just help, keep the vibes high. It's got ashwagandha. What else in it? I won't go into that right now. What else? This is not what it looks like. I have food grade hydrogen peroxide in there that I inhale to help me get extra oxygen into my cells, to help support the whole process. Cape aloe, that's soothing to the intestines and helps keep you regular. Molybdenum it's a pretty good mineral supplement. You don't go getting on this stuff, guys. A lot of people get this already in there from their diet. You don't want to, it's easy to overdose on it. I take like 1 drop a day. And it's only because I'm doing the detox. But my diet doesn't really, I don't know. You get molybdenum from like beans and things that I don't normally eat. So I'm supplementing with that. This is the silica. This is really good for hair, skin, and nails. And I don't remember right now why. This is part of the detox program. I can't think of why, but either way, it's good for the hair, skin, and nails. And then I got the niacin. I take that in the morning. One of the first things I take, it helps deliver things. It helps deliver all this other stuff into my cells. It gets circulation and oxygen into the cells. And if you've ever taken this, it flushes you and you get hot. And your skin gets really red. It's a very interesting reaction. It's really good for heavy metal detox. This is what I was talking about earlier. Alpha-lipoic acid, ALA. This is a really good antioxidant. But it also, if you take it for heavy metal detox, this is what dies after 3 or 4 hours. So you want to, I take this every 3 or 4 hours. Otherwise, it'll do what I mentioned earlier, which is pick up, chelate the heavy metals out of your cells and then flow through your bloodstream. And once this dies, once it loses its charge, it will drop the heavy metal into another place in your body. It can go in your heart and your brain and wreak havoc, really. It can be very bad. MSM is really good for heavy metal detox, and it's a sulfur compound. It's good for the hair, skin, and nails as well, and it helps your body hydrate and become more flexible, we'll say. It's a good one to take with camu, which is really high in vitamin C. It's the highest form of whole foods in vitamin C, and you really want that when you're detoxing. You don't just want to detox, you want to make sure that you're replenishing and nourishing your body big time. Like you want to make smoothies, you want to make juice, not necessarily fruit juice, mostly greens, and then maybe add a green apple or a lemon. So not only am I doing this stuff, but my diet has changed. Like I'm not eating sugar. I'll have raisins, I'll have green apples, a little bit, some carrots in my juice. Other than that, and then I'm helping support my adrenals with some adrenal resistance. It's got good stuff in there. And then I have like 3 more products coming in the mail. Hold on. I'm sure there's more I could say about that, but I have 3 products coming in the mail. One of them is nascent iodine for my thyroid to help with the heavy metals in there and to help keep it strong and help it produce the hormones, really. It's a great product. It's from Global Healing Center. And then Mega Hydrate, which will help neutralize and hydrate me internally. It'll neutralize the toxins that, like the toxic byproducts, as well as toxins that are already in my system, and turn it into water. Neutralizes it, turns it into water molecules. So that is supposedly, which even if it's not number one, I believe it's like probably one of the 3 highest forms of antioxidants. Patrick Flanagan is the creator of that. He's awesome. He is the maker of that neurophone that I wear, that you may or may not have seen me wear on my head. And then Oxy Powder. It's a pill you take. Well, it's a powder form in a pill that helps oxidize your intestines and kind of just like flush everything out of there. So yeah, oxidize meaning like you get oxygen in your gut. It's good stuff. And then along with all that, I'm doing coffee enemas to help produce glutathione and to help flush everything out. That's pretty important. And that's it. I'll leave it at that. I have to go get ready. I hope this helps you. Share it if you'd like. And I'll be back another time. Let me see if I can actually, hold on. Let me check out the... Come on. Hold up. Where did I burn it? All right. Chris. Hold on. What's the about? Oh, I gotta get going to meet you at the movies. Oh. Ha, we'll have a great conversation about coffee and us. Hell yeah. You're funny, Chris. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, what else? Have you ever done the Master Tonic Fire Cider Cleanse? No, I have not. Is that with cayenne and apple cider vinegar? Master Tonic Fire. I've heard of that. I've heard it was good. Have you? Mariah. Oh, what's going on here? What kind of cleanse am I doing? Goodbye, Madame. Bye, Cupido. Warmth and knowledge at adumbrations. And as I admire your quicksand lace, also do I find a treasure of eroding pleasure. I applaud your choice, gasping for another taste of you kissing. You have great dimples. Thanks, Jean. Oh, they've turned into lines in my face ago. They used to be dimples when I was younger. Now they're like lines. My dad had like 2 of them. This is my site if you need any all-natural plant-based nutritional supplements. Thank you, Dale. I'm actually working on my own, but I'll check yours out as well, for sure. And if you have anything that I don't and that I can't get, then I'll definitely refer you. Thank you, Dale. I love essential oils. Hey, Alexander. I know, right? Me too. They're life-changing. We also have a great mild detox. Detoxing is huge in our absorption. Yes, it is, right? You can get to your optimal weight that way. My vice, okay, I can't read anymore. Smell can be caused by food and drink intake too. Yep, absolutely. Well, I'm just like, I'm potent in pheromones. Is that the same thing? We have cold pressed stuff. Oh, nice. Sweet, Dale. Okay. Chris. I'm leaving in a minute. Hold on. Okay. Your eyes captivate the matter of alluring. Makes sense. Alexander, thank you for the kiss and smile and the wink. Oh man. Is anybody else reading this person's human by woman? Woman made it. I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Chris, I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Adios, amigos. Ma salam.